This is Pick'em. That's cool. I wrote it down right here. I didn't expect that. That's from the last show. That's why. This is a special Pick'em.
Are we rolling?
Yeah, we're rolling.
Oh.
How you doing?
Middle finger up. I thought I was going to put it away before the show started.
I'm your host, Brent Reed. This is our third show. The Guru, Fat Man Damas. I'm out the shot. Tim Woodson, back again. Stop trying to fart. To pick another show. This show is special. Hold your cup up, Tim. Because we today are taking drinks. Tim already finished his. So this show brought to you by our livers. Also, there'll be some smooth tunes in the background of the show. Maybe you can hear it, maybe you won't. So this way I don't have to filter in music now and I can just edit the show and put it together because it takes too much time. Last week, Tim only picked 2 games. Out of those 2 games, he lost both. Tim picked Arizona and the Steelers, and he lost. And he picked the Giants and Philly, and they lost. They lost badly. Philly just walked in. But here's the crazy part. Philly, if you look at the score like I did, I didn't look at the game because I was at work. But you look at the score, and it looks like Philly threw the ball over the field, but the greatest quarterback of all time, what's his name? Sam Bradford threw 3 interceptions. He just keeps throwing picks. He don't do nothing. And I know we're supposed to make picks here, but it's time for me to get on my soapbox. Normally by minute 5 in the show, I'll rant. But let's think about this. Sam Bradford, Matthew Stafford haven't won jack. And franchises like, no, that's our guy. We're invested. RG3 got 2 years. He got 1 full year where he was impressive. Hurts his knee. Doesn't get another opportunity. Not one. Not a whole. He hasn't got a full season opportunity yet. They just cast him aside like a leopard. Who else? I know I'm on a black quarterback tear here because there's a lot of them that don't get that. The guy from Dallas a couple years ago, Quincy Carter, something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Quincy Carter took Dallas to their only playoff appearance in like 10 years at one point. He smoked weed. They found an excuse, got rid of him, and then the Tony Romo era begun. Guess what? Quincy Carter won a playoff game, didn't he?
Yep.
I'm about to Google that to find out.
At least I think he did.
I think he did too. I think Quincy Carter won a playoff game. If he didn't, I mean, they just threw him away. And their opinion, and I know somebody's going to see this. All right, 2 minutes now. I'm going on 3. We got to hurry this up. But I know somebody's going to see this and go, well, there's plenty of white quarterbacks going to get an opportunity. Yeah, but they give their leash a lot longer than most people because it's ridiculous. It really is if you look at it. Like, they just don't get an opportunity. Think of RG3. I'm not an RG3 fan. I'm not. And let me just ask you while I'm thinking about this. All right, so Tim this week picked 4 games. He picked starting with Buffalo visiting Jacksonville. That game's in New England. And I just have to, and I got to get your opinion. Should football be played in New England or should it stay in the States?
What do you mean?
Like the NFL just agreed they're going to continue to have this every year. They're going to have at least 2 games in New England every year.
Oh, you talking about in Europe?
Yeah.
Oh,
England.
England
That's the
Boston,
drinks
right?
talking. Yeah. That's the drink talk. England. Let me clear it up. So they're going to have 2 games in England every year going until 2020.
The gate is going too far.
Too far. So do you think they should play games in England or?
I mean, I don't see why not. They play up there. They play soccer and stuff over here. I mean, it's not that much difference.
But we have professional soccer leagues here. They don't have any professional football leagues over there.
Exactly. How else are they going to get a professional league?
Nobody cares about football over there.
I mean, well, how do they know if nobody has the teams over
They've been over it. Remember they said the European League.
Hey, they got a team in Madden, all right? I can bring the Black Knights into England. All right? I want to see this shit going on.
He just pulled a Madden reference out his ass.
Daggone right.
So he picked Buffalo at Jacksonville and nobody has home field advantage there, even though Jacksonville's the home team. Tampa Bay is visiting Washington. Oakland Raiders are visiting San Diego, and the New York Jets are visiting New England. So we're going to start backwards. We'll start with the most recent one I just said. So let's go right into it. Jets at New England. Tim, what do you got? Who do you wins? Who wins? Spread, point. What do you know? What do you say? Go ahead.
I don't know about spreads on this one. I don't want to pick the spreads on this one.
Okay.
But I just want New England to beat the Jets.
Really? Why?
I don't know. Because the Jets have an awesome defense. I just want to see if New England's going to exploit a weakness in that defense. I want to see him score like 40 points on them, just because.
Wow, you want to see him put up 40?
Yeah, I want to see him put up 40.
But wait, would
I'd
you?
love to.
Do you think New England's going to beat them by any certain amount of margin? Jets don't have an offense, so if they're going to put up 40.
Oh yeah, so I really don't know. To be honest with you, I mean, if any of the scoring is going to be done, it has to be by the Patriots or the Jets defense.
So you got New England over the Jets.
Yeah, I'm picking that one.
All right, no spread. Tim just went real old school. He's not picking any points in that game. I should have been looking up what the points were for that game. I'll just ramble on for a second while I look it up. So, while we're sitting here, let me ask you this. Tim, why do you think in football they don't put as much of an emphasis on, like, records? Like, in baseball and even basketball, records mean a lot. Why do you think in football doesn't mean anything?
No, well, it's kind of visually stimulating. You see somebody get cracked open. They don't really need a lot of, numbers being thrown around like that. I mean, baseball is tradition. Tradition is the biggest sell in baseball. So, yeah, the numbers mean a lot more. Football's tradition seems to change every 3 or 5 years. You know what I'm saying? One year it might feel like a little country. This year it might feel like rap. It might feel like rock and roll one year. A
little bit of rock, little bit of country.
That's what I'm saying. So, I mean, I don't know. NFL is still trying to figure out who they are.
I can see that. All right, so to give you guys an idea, the point spread, according to the experts, is all across the board. I'm going to go with the one that looks more realistic. They're giving they believe New England +8. So they think New England's going to beat the Jets by 8. I don't see that. That's incredible. But who knows? Next game we got Tim's favorite team. This is not a joke. This is real talk. Tim's favorite team.
Wow, I gotta be a joke. Why people think it's gonna be a joke?
The Oakland Raiders. They will face the San Diego Chargers in San Diego. A rivalry game.
Keep it in Cali.
Keep it in Cali. Two teams with the potential of possibly playing in LA. Remember that. So Tim, what you got?
Of course, I'm going with Oakland.
Oaktown.
That's my team, silver and black. Everybody know it. This one I'm gonna give a spread on.
Okay.
I have to. Oakland's gonna win by 500. No, I'm saying. I hope Oakland wins by at least 5. I think together they may score about 25 to 30 points. So I'm gonna go with 30 and get the under on that one.
I think defense gonna stand up here.
Yeah, so I'm hoping so. I mean, their offenses in these games aren't really mind blowing.
Your spread is close because the spreads so far are -4, -3.5. So yours is probably the most realistic spread out of all of them.
I really hope we blow them out, though. Secretly.
You need to win because you guys are still in the thick of it. Y'all need to win. I think the Denver hasn't played everybody twice. Denver, when they play everybody twice, they're going to be exposed in that division. So if Oakland gets back in the thick of it, it's a different ball game. Next game, Tampa visiting Washington. Before you jump in, I just want to say I want Tampa to win this game so bad because my dislike for Kirk Cousins is so strong. What kind of team? You want a franchise? You trade all your draft picks for this one guy, draft him number 2, and then in like 3 rounds later, you take another quarterback. That everybody says could be an NFL quarterback. So what kind of psyche do you give your guy? So I want Kirk Cousins to fall. I want him to throw another 5 picks. There's some type of stat where if he throws more than 2 picks, his team never wins. That's a real stat. If he throws, it's 100%. He is 0-9 every time he throws 2 picks in the game, and he's doing pretty good because
that baseball coming out of him right there.
That's a good pick. So I'm with that. But what's your pick on that one?
No, well, you kind of took the words out of my mouth. I do want Tampa Bay to win just because I don't like, whatever his name, the quarterback.
Kurt, not my cousin.
There you go. Let's see. I'm not really showing the spread on it, so I'm going to just throw some numbers out there.
Okay.
See what happens. I'm thinking about 35 points altogether, and I want to see Tampa Bay beat them by 10.
Tampa by 10?
Yes.
Wow, that's nobody's spread on here.
Exactly. That's what I want.
You get that. He is definitely Fat Man Damas. All right, and finally, when I piece this together, there's gonna be like a sound effect for that. I hate editing too because I gotta sit and now watch the show back. Yeah, I always gotta watch the show back, and I hate doing that. All right, the last game we're gonna travel to England. I was gonna say Buffalo. This drink is getting to me. We're gonna travel to England for Jacksonville and Buffalo. This game can only be seen if you stream it on Yahoo, which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard because I pay for the NFL Sunday ticket, and why in the blue hell should I have to stream something and it doesn't? Anyway, let's wrap this up because I'm getting a red light from my own device.
Well, at least they played two teams that suck, but
which makes no sense to me.
But I think that what's the team Buffalo's playing again?
Jacksonville.
Yeah, so Buffalo's going to win this one. And
now, mind you, Jacksonville does suck. You know, Jacksonville has not won 10 games. They've won a total of 10 games since Jack Del Rio stopped coaching that team. Jack Del Rio, who's the head coach of Oakland now, left the team maybe 6 years ago. And they've won a total of 10 games.
That is sad.
I can coach that team.
Who are they drafting or trading for?
They have Muppets out there like Kermit and shit.
What do they look like again?
But Buffalo, remind you now, is a favorite in this game despite they're missing 7 key starters. The quarterback, 2 wide receivers, and a running back, I think. But go ahead.
They don't need none of that.
Okay, go
ahead. They don't use them anyway. But I believe it's going to be a lower scoring game. Bortles will probably put up most of the points, though. I'm thinking that.
Okay.
That it will be close, but Bortles going to put up 2. So I'm thinking it might be like a 25, 28 points in the game, and it's going to be really close. Like, I don't know, the Bills might win like by 2 or 3. It's going to be low scoring and close.
I'm going to leave that because they have it here. Everybody's got Buffalo by 4. I don't see it, but I don't see it.
So that's how they get you. They bet everybody's going to win by 4 or...
Yeah, 4, 3, or 7. That's what everything is across the board. All right. Let's recap because the show's winding down. Arizona... Oh, wrong game. Buffalo. Tim's got Buffalo over Jacksonville by 2. Tampa Bay over Washington by 10. Oakland over San Diego by 5. And he just has New England beating the Jets. He doesn't have a spread on that one because he's really unsure. And quite honestly, he doesn't have to. He does whatever the hell he feels like. That's going to be this week. I'll get Mark's picks and I'll post it up at the end of the show. If we don't, then Mark just missed out on this week and we'll get him next week. Oh, to recap with Mark last week went 1-3. And there were some horrible 1-3s because he wasn't even close in any of them.
Oh, wow.
So we'll see how that works. I'm Brent Reed.
Fat Man Damas.
Fat Man Damas. This has been Pick'em. Comment. We don't care.